So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. So off we go then. Jimenez. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Abdul Hamid. Oliveira. De la Cruz. And that could set him on his way. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Long ball looking to counter. Driven forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Abdul Hamid. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Valverde. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De la Cruz. Abdul Hamid. Played towards the front line. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tries a deft little ball. Oh, well measured. Nunez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's played forward. Aimed forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. Spread out to the left. Valverde. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De la Cruz. Can he latch on to this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's tidy. Valverde. Now here's the delivery. That's really well manoeuvred. And that was nowhere near his best. Araujo. Oh, good spread. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. Out towards the flank. A header! That's going to go a long way. He's going to be disappointed with that. De Arrascaeta proves too strong. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. Araujo gets it away. Saudi Arabia have reclaimed it. Oliveira gets it clear. Lovely feet. Is there any support? He might not need it. De la Cruz. Could move up a gear here. De Arrascaeta. Nice physical challenge. Saudi Arabia really have come out of the starting blocks here.
Might have come as a minor shock to their opponents, who look like they're taken slightly aback. Could be a chance to do some meaningful damage now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Aimed in. There's the header! And again! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Well, the clearance is short. Ugarte wins the duel this time. Chance here to counter. Araujo up towards the front line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oliveira, nicely aimed pass. Abdul Hamid does really well to win the ball there. Abdul Hamid. De la Cruz. Ugarte. Oliveira. Quality ball. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Nunez. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
First quarter of an hour gone. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Nunez, now he's off and running. Muscular approach does pay off here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's just beyond his reach. Araujo shifted upfield. Oliveira, forwards and with intent. Out to the left it goes. Darwin. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oliveira. And it's played forward. Clears it away. Corner. Header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Aim forwards.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Jimenez. Moved on forwards. De la Cruz. De Arrascaeta. That's really well manoeuvred. That's really well cleared. Great defending, strong and determined. He can run onto that. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aim forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. Now it's De Arrascaeta.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Played out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Darwin. Jimenez. Pinged towards the front line. Nunez finds himself offside. He's having a shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Darwin. Over to the left. Oh, he's dealt with that well. They've got a corner here. Abdul Hamid can get it clear. Oliveira played out to the left flank. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? That's not going far. Abdul Hamid. Wins the duel this time. De la Cruz. That's really well manoeuvred. Clears it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jimenez gently done. Abdul Hamid. And it's Abdul Hamid. Cross in. Last-ditch defence. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Aim forwards. Jimenez. And here's Valverde. De Arrascaeta. Oh, good spread. Valverde with the cross. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Strong running down that left flank. It's a good-looking delivery. Shoots! De Arrascaeta. Araujo, he's gone direct here. Played out wide. Cross goes in there. Corner it is. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Darwin. Calmly anticipates. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Goes for a shot! Oliveira getting this one clear. And it's Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid. Plenty waiting in the middle, showing good feet. Tries a shot! Oh, great save! They've played it short. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that's a nice ball. Not the most accurate pass. It's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Ugarte. De La Cruz. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's neat. Does really well to win the ball there. Spread out to the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hit into the middle. Oliveira with the clearance. Now it's Darwin. So what can they make of this? Moved on forwards. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Darwin. And here's the chance to counter. De Arrascaeta. And here's Nunez. Valverde. Valverde, and he's certainly onside here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's played forward. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Nunez. Over to the left. Now the delivery. Now it's Darwin. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get onto this? De Arrascaeta. Oliveira. Oh, good-looking ball. And that is a little undercooked. Aim forwards. Oliveira. De la Cruz. Ugarte. Moved on forwards. That's a corner kick. Uruguay can try it again now. Defending of the desperate variety. Gets it away. Valverde crosses. Gets his head on it! That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Crosses it in. And the keeper beats it away. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Abdul Hamid. Looking here to chip it through. Oliveira clears it away. And it's Abdul Hamid. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they could break here. Over to the left. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Goes down, but nothing given. Araujo is the guilty party there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Chance! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, we've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. And a play for a throw. Oh, such a clever touch. Bullish header! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So here comes a substitution. A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
drives it in. Oliveira getting this one clear. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, can he get onto this? Jimenez can get it clear. De la Cruz. Oliveira. Oliveira goes forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Abdul Hamid, aim forwards, out to the right. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That has been knocked clear. Good take, and is he in? He's had a shot!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Valverde. Jimenez. Has a look and plays it forward. De la Cruz. He's shifting through the gears here. Valverde. Very nicely done. A chance to play it in. Shot at goal! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And they've got rid. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte. He goes! He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Uruguay are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Danger averted for now. Saudi Arabia have got it back and they'll have another go. Done delicately. Played into the box. Jimenez gets good distance on it. Darwin. And the counter is on.
De La Cruz.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Arrascaeta did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. And there's green grass ahead of him. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
Abdul Hamid.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Jimenez, that's a sharp pass. Uruguay are 2 up early in the second half. And it's Abdul Hamid. Oh, he takes a shot! And somehow it stayed out. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saudi Arabia keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Well read, nice interception. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ugarte. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. This looks promising. Big chance! Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred.
Abdul Hamid.
60 minutes played. That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's Abdul Hamid. He's cut it out, aim forwards. are looking to break at pace. Nunez forwards and with intent. Played back to the goalkeeper.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Abdul Hamid. Oh, that's nice. Fired deep to... Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. That has been cut short.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Plenty to aim at here. Jimenez, gently done. Cuts out the pass. Played out to the right. Played into space out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the shot! And now the breakaway. Moved on forwards. And he's managed to get free. And the cross comes in. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Abdul Hamid. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jimenez. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Darwin. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Have it back and can go again. Oh, it's played into the... Goes for the header! Oh, it's come loose. The shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Has a quick glance. Proves too strong. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Ugarte knocks it out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Can he deliver? And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Araujo cuts it out. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Nice control. Oh, it's come loose. Spread out to the left. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nunez looks to get on the end of this. And that's really well manoeuvred. Araujo, early ball out from the back. Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nice physical challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is out of play. Darwin. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta played out to the left flank. De La Cruz. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's good play. And he thumps it clear.
Saudi Arabia truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And it's Abdul Hamid. Aim forwards. Abdul Hamid's cross. Ball is over the line. Araujo, gently done. Valverde. Jimenez. Ugarte. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Driven forward. Valverde, and it's lofted through here. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Araujo. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta, spread out to the left. De Arrascaeta. De La Cruz. And here's Valverde. So who's he picking out? And he's got his cross in. Defending of the desperate variety. Looks to the other side. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid. Abdul Hamid going great guns here. Time to deliver. Great challenge, time to perfection. And he's there to get it away. Jimenez. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. There are a few waiting for it. De La Cruz. Oliveira. Oliveira, forwards and with intent. Uruguay can consider themselves just about safe now. That's really well manoeuvred. Abdul Hamid. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's very neat. And it's Abdul Hamid. Succumbs to the pressure. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta tries to thread one through. He has found a way through. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Played into the middle. Saudi Arabia with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. De Arrascaeta. Ugarte, nicely aimed pass. Well, that looks a good ball through. And that has been clubbed away. Hangs in, climbs up big! That has been knocked clear. Araujo, good-looking ball. Abdul Hamid. And it's played forward. Now who's going to be first to this? Abdul Hamid, and that's aimed into the middle. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Oliveira has played it long. Abdul Hamid picks it up now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Saudi Arabia really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Lobbed in behind. He's through here. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Oh, they could be caught out here. So who's he picking out? And he's there to clear it. Abdul Hamid. 2 minutes to be added on. Up towards the front line. And he cuts out the supply. Jimenez, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. Darwin takes the shot. Oh, a very decent attempt. Darwin. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And there goes the final whistle. Uruguay are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.